I told you it was going to get messy.
But as you said last night, it had to be done. It's not the only cruel thing that I have done to survive.
This game is cruel. Really cruel.
You have played it before.
Yes, I have.
How does it end?
We have to keep killing someone every night, and keep trying to convince everyone that someone else besides us is the werewolf during the voting sessions. The game doesn't end until either the werewolves, aka you and me, are voted off to be executed, or until enough villagers are dead till there's an equal number of werewolves and villagers. Then the surviving villagers are automatically executed by their collars detonating and we survive. Then our collars fall off and we walk out of here with $1 billion.
That is really what happens?
That's exactly what happens. I played this game before.
But how many times?
Many times. I lost count. I was only 13 when I first had to play this game. I woke up in a scary, abandoned building, having no idea how I got there, with this collar around my neck, just like all the other people I woke up with. Only at that time, I was on the villager's side.
But how did you survive if you were a villager?
I honestly don't know how I keep winning these games. That time I only survived because we found out who the werewolves were, and we voted to have them all executed before they killed enough of us off. Then our collars fell off, and we walked out and left.
What happened after the game was over? Did you go to the police?
We absolutely went to the police, and they didn't believe us.
They didn't believe you.
They didn't believe me. We told them exactly what happened, exactly what we were forced to do there. I even had the damn collar with me and even tried giving it to them as evidence. I even gave them descriptions and names of all the people who were forced to play the werewolf game with us. Even when I Google searched their names after returning home, the missing persons reports for each of them are still online to this day. Yet no one else knows what happened to them because the police never believed me, nor anyone else who was put through this. One time I even managed to convince the police to come back with me to one of the buildings I was forced to play this game at. The bodies were all gone by the time we got there, but the blood was still everywhere.
What happened then?
The same thing that always happened. The cops completely blew me off and didn't do anything about it. The scary thing is, I'm not even the only person this happened to. I talked about this a lot in my videos on YouTube, but almost everyone online thinks this is fake, like some urban legend or something. Except for the few other people who've claimed that they've been through the same thing. I don't even know how it's possible for this to go on for so long.
Did you ever find out who is watching us?
I never found out who's behind all of this. It must be someone big. Must be some cult or some shit like that. Sometimes I even wonder if the government or police are actually in on it. But I never even found out. I spoke up about it many times, and quite a few people even listened to me and actually believed me. But years have passed and I never found out who was behind all this. And I still don't know to this day. Just every now and then, I'll go to sleep in my bed, and then wake up in a place that I don't recognize, with a bunch of people who I don't know, and I go through this all over again. But don't worry, Rino. You and I will survive. I won this game before, and I will win it again. We will win this game.
Absolutely, Joe Winko. We will survive. Tomorrow, vote for Amy. Don't try to convince everyone that she is the werewolf. Just leave it to me instead.
It'll actually be easier than you think. This isn't the first game that I played with twin sisters.
Just like what you said earlier, this game is in the palm of our hands.